Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have got an empties video, but this is going to be specifically for skincare. So I've mentioned in a couple of my videos that I have really been getting into my skincare, and I've really been working on trying to use up products and just really focus on giving my skin some TLC. So I've got a nice size little bucket here of products that I have used up. So I'm just going to go through all of the products and let you guys know whether they were a hit or a miss and how I felt about them. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for today's video. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey, my name is Faye. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for today's empties video. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you do, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click the bell next to the subscribe button. It'll add you to my fam here on YouTube, and will also make sure that you never miss out on any of my future uploads. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into these empties. Okay, so I don't even really know where to start, so I'm just going to start pulling stuff out of this box and we'll just see where it goes. So the first two things that I have here are some facial cleansers. These are from Benefit. These are the Foamingly Clean facial washes, and if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you guys know I am obsessed with these facial washes. So this is what the actual product looks like, and this is easily the most luxurious facial wash I think I have ever used or owned. It's not too expensive, even though it is a high-end product, but it literally just feels so luxurious on the skin, and I feel like it really does leave my skin feeling very clean. So I absolutely love these. These get 2 thumbs up from me if you're looking for a new facial cleanser and you have oily skin, or even if you don't have oily skin, I highly recommend these. Okay, so next up I have a couple of toners that I want to mention. The first one is by the brand Formula 10.0.6. This is a brand that you can find at Ulta. It is an affordable skincare brand. Their packaging is super adorable on pretty much all of their products. I do own a couple of their other products, but I did recently use this one up. And I also have another miniature size version of essentially the same thing. So this is the So Totally Clean Everyday Cleanser. These are basically toners, and this one is the Everyday Cleanser Sensitive Skin Formula in the Cucumber and Sea Kelp version. And then this one is the original formula with salicylic acid, and it's supposed to be an acne treatment. Now, out of the two of these, I did prefer this one. This one is the orange one. The liquid inside is actually orange. This one was blue, obviously, before I used it up. So if I had to choose between the two of these, I did prefer the orange one, the original formula. I felt like this one was a little too, like, it felt almost soapy, like when I was applying it to my skin, which I didn't necessarily love. And this one felt like a more genuine toner, if that makes sense. So now these are not my favorite toners. I do have some other toners that I did use up that I will show you in a second, but I did like the original formula, but I probably won't repurchase it because I do love another product, which I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, so sticking with toners, I have another one that I recently used up. This is the Neutrogena Rapid Clear 2-in-1 Fight and Fade Toner. This is what it looks like. This is a new product from Neutrogena. I normally purchase this one right here, which is the Acne Stress Control Oil-Free Triple Action Toner. I do have 2 of these that I did use up. This one is my absolute favorite toner. I have tried tons of different toners before. I always go back to this one. As you can see, I am constantly running through these toners, but I did notice that when I went to pick up that toner, one of the times that I went to pick it up, that this one actually was a new toner from Neutrogena. So I picked this one up and tried it out. I did like it. I did recently repurchase this one because I went back to pick this one up and they were sold out at the store that I went to. So I picked up another one of these, and I have been using it recently, and I do like it. I like that this one is specifically for fading, like fighting and fading. So it helps to fade the look of post-acne marks, which I don't have a lot of acne, but I do have a lot of dark spots on my face. So I was hoping that this toner would kind of help to even out my skin tone and even out those dark spots. So we'll see how that goes. So I did enjoy this one, but again, this one is my favorite. This one. This one is my absolute favorite. You can find this at pretty much anywhere that Neutrogena is sold. I like to pick mine up from Walmart and from Target because they're normally around $5 at those 2 places. So the next product that I have is another one from Neutrogena. This is the Ultra Light Cleansing Oil. I have already repurchased this and I do really love it. This is basically an oil makeup remover, if that makes sense, like an oil cleanser. So basically what I like to do with this is use it to remove my makeup before I actually go in with my cleanser and my full skincare like routine. I like to go in with this first, and I use this dry, so I will pump this on my hand before I wet my face or wet my hands, and I'll just massage it in between my hands, put it all over my face, and really massage off any makeup that's on my face as well as on my eyes. Then before I rinse it off, I'll wet my hands, and it kind of turns into not really a foam, but the texture of it changes a little bit, and I'll just massage a little bit more and then rinse it off, and then go in with my cleanser and my regular skincare routine. And I really do like this. It says on here that it effortlessly and completely removes dirt, oil, and waterproof makeup. It rinses clean without stripping, which I completely agree with, and I have repurchased this one, so I do recommend this as well. Next up, I have the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of this product. I did use this up. I'm not really sure how I feel about the cleansing waters. I do feel like they're good for those days where you're feeling kind of lazy and you don't want to go through like your whole skincare routine, but I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about these. I have not repurchased this one. L'Oreal actually recently came out with some micellar cleansing waters also, and theirs are, they have 3 different ones for all 3 different skin types. So I actually picked up their oily skin formula, and I've been using and trying that one out. So yeah, I'm not completely like stuck on this or like attached to this. Like I said, I'm using the L'Oreal one, but I do think these cleansing waters are great for if you want something to remove your makeup on those days where you're kind of feeling lazy and you don't want to do your full skincare routine. So next up, I have some eye makeup removers. These are also from Neutrogena, and now that I'm actually doing this video, I didn't realize that I actually use so many Neutrogena products, but apparently I am a big fan of Neutrogena skincare, so it is what it is. But these are the oil-free eye makeup removers from Neutrogena. I do have 3 bottles of this, and this is hands down my absolute favorite eye makeup remover. I have already repurchased it. I do have another one in my bathroom right now. I use it every single day to remove the makeup off of my eyes. I love this because it is a gentle formula. It does not sting even if it gets in your eyes. And I am someone that wears contacts, so even if I have my contacts in when I'm cleansing my eyes, it doesn't leave like that oily residue on my contact lens, and it doesn't burn my eyes. So I absolutely love this. It's very affordable. I highly recommend it. I have tried a couple of other eye makeup removers, and as you can see, I always come back to this one. And speaking of other eye makeup removers, I do have this one right here. This is the Maybelline Clean Express Makeup Remover. This one says it's ultra gentle, express removes, or it says it's ultra gentle, and then it says express removes even waterproof mascara. So this is a waterproof eye makeup remover. I do like this one also. I don't have any negative things to say about this one, but I just prefer the Neutrogena one. So if you want to try out this one is a little bit cheaper. So when I can find this one, if I want to get something a little bit cheaper, I will get this one. But sometimes if I want to get something cheaper, I'll just get a smaller bottle of this one. As you can see, this one's a little bit smaller because I just prefer this one overall. So yeah. So next up, I have a moisturizer. This one is from Benefit. This is the Moisturize Triple Performing Facial Emulsion Moisturizer, and I believe this one is for oily skin. It is oil-free. I used this up a while ago, and I did really like this as a daytime moisturizer. I would definitely repurchase this because I like that it sinks into the skin very quickly, and it also doesn't leave like an oily or greasy residue, and it's really great for wearing underneath your makeup even if you are an oily skin person. I think this would be great even if you don't have oily skin, but for me personally, I did find that I really enjoyed this one because it didn't make me even more oily, and it absorbed into my skin really quickly and was great for a daytime moisturizer. So next up, I have a serum, and this is the L'Oreal Youth Code Dark Spot Corrector. I picked this up because I used to use the L'Oreal Youth Code it was the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector, I think. It was the one in the pink bottle. I was obsessed with that one, and I think they discontinued it because I cannot find it anywhere. I was able to find it on Amazon, but I'm always just a little bit iffy sometimes about ordering things on Amazon. I may take my chances though and just pick it up and see what I get because I was obsessed with that one. I don't know why they discontinued it. So many people, like beauty gurus and people on YouTube, were talking about how much they loved that one, and then they discontinued it. So I don't know, I'm lost on that. But I went ahead and picked up the dark spot corrector one just to kind of test it out, and I was not a fan. I did go ahead and use it up just to get rid of it. It does actually look like there's still some product in here, but I just wasn't a huge fan. I didn't find that it really did anything for my dark spots, and I just didn't love it as much as the Youth Code Texture Perfector one. I just didn't feel like this one really could hold a candle to that one. So, like I said, I used it up just to get rid of it, but I was not a huge fan of this product. Alright, so moving on to some setting sprays, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this because if you are familiar with my videos, these sprays will come as no surprise to you. So first up, we have some Skindinavia makeup setting sprays. You guys know I absolutely love these. I do have another one right there, back there on my vanity. I use these every single day whenever I do my makeup, and I have two of the primer sprays. These are for oil control, and then I have one of the bridal makeup finishing spray, which is really great for helping your makeup to last really long throughout the day. And I think that these are really bomb setting sprays. They're pretty affordable sprays as well. I'll try to list for you guys a link down below that will give you, I think, 10% off and also a free travel size setting spray. I don't earn anything off of that link. It's just something to give you guys a little bit of a discount if you want to pick these sprays up. But you guys know that I absolutely love these, and these are actually the brand Scandinavia that makes the Urban Decay makeup setting sprays. If you ever look on the back of your Urban Decay makeup setting spray, it'll say by Skindinavia. So just a little tidbit in case you didn't know. But yeah, if you like the Urban Decay setting sprays, you will love these as well. And they have tons of different sprays. They have primer sprays. They have sprays for oil control. They have post makeup setting sprays. Tons of different sprays to choose from depending on what your skin needs are. Absolutely love these. The next spray that I have is from Smashbox. You guys know I love this. Every single makeup tutorial, I am always spraying this on my skin before I go in with my face products. This is the Photo Finish Primer Water. I think I already said that. I don't remember. If I didn't, there you go. But yeah, I do find that it does not necessarily control oil, but it does really help to hydrate the skin and prolong the wear of my makeup. So I do really, really love this. I continue to repurchase it every single time it runs out. Highly, highly, highly recommend this product. And then last but not least, I have a little miniature version of the Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray. I also really enjoy this one as well. I picked up the mini version or the smaller version because I did want to try it out. I had heard Jackie Aina talk about it, and so I wanted to pick it up and try it out for myself, and I did really love it. I find that this setting spray does really help to keep you matte throughout the day. So yeah, I haven't repurchased it as of yet because as you can see, I have quite a bit of setting sprays back there that I'm trying to work my way through. But I would definitely recommend this one if you are in the market for a high-end makeup setting spray for oily skin that will really keep you matte throughout the day. This one will definitely do the trick. Alright guys, so we are finally at the end of this video. Hopefully I was not talking too fast, but I was trying to get through it because I knew I had a lot of products to talk about. And hopefully this video won't be too long, but I did definitely want to get through all of these products because I have tried out and gotten through quite a bit of things, and I just wanted to share them with you in case you were interested in picking them up, or if you were just looking for some really great products for oily skin. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this empties video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know down below what your favorite skincare products are if you are oily. And even if you are not oily, still leave those down below as well because I know that there are other people that watch my channel that may not necessarily have oily skin and would love to hear any of the suggestions that you guys have. So if you're not following me on my other social media platforms, I will have them linked for you down below. On Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, you can find me at Fayy Lenee Beauty, and on Snapchat, you can find me at FayyLeneeSnaps. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.